whatever. Yo, shit, let's go. Let's go. All right. Okay. I think like that's mostly everything. Activate, 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 activate. All right, did that work? Somewhat. I think so. I think we're good. I think we're good. What's up, family and friends? Nice. Okay. Did it? Okay. Nice. Okay. Put that here along with this. All right. Now I am on a stage here. Airplay. Mickey's having trouble with their audio settings. How do you even see that on mobile? Let me check. Is there... I guess there isn't really audio settings here. Pretty sure my audio is fine. See how it goes green here? And then I can double check through here. Hello? Yeah. Pretty sure it's fine on my end. Yo, I see through. What's happening? Okay. Can I pop like this out? Okay. So now, I don't know. Now we have the stage, I guess. I don't know if there's much point in having a Discord stage, but whatever. We have it. It's actually, I guess the point is if people want to come up and talk, they can. That is the point. So yeah, we had Miggy. I think they were just here to test it out. Shout out to Miggy. Thank you for coming on. Yeah, so I think most of, well, like the main theme for this stream will be an update for the 100x orchestrator. I've been working on it a lot, but I've also been, kind of working on other stuff, so not 100% on this, but still, it's come a long way since last time I updated it, and I'm really excited to show you guys a lot of the updates. I do post actually all of the updates on the 100x channel. So Dark Sky says for people to talk on stage, you have to give them access. Yes. So here we go. We got Frosty in the chat now. So yeah, if you're in the audience, there should be like a raise hand button or something. If you want to talk, raise your hand, and yeah, we'll bring people on, let them talk, and show requests. There we go. And yeah, I guess that's it. It's better than, I think, if it wasn't a stage, anyone could just come on and yell profanities or whatnot. So yeah, I don't know. Is it something we're testing out? I mean, I test out a whole lot of different ways to stream. And yeah, as I was saying, I post all of my 100x updates in this channel here on the Discord as well. So let's go through kind of where we left off. I think last time we were on day 65. Now I've calculated it's day 74. It's been 9 days since the last update. So I think quite a lot has happened. Let me see. I post the main updates here. So I think day 65 was the 29th of December. I mean, November. Here. Yeah, so the first thing I solved was choosing which files to add at a basic level. So Aider sometimes doesn't include the repo map. So the repo map is like kind of like what files are available and like little snippets of code. And you can force Aider to use some tokens to create a repo map. So that's kind of how we solved it. I'm not sure if I click this we can see the actual commit or not. I guess not. I should have. Yeah, I mean, anyway, we did. It's a pretty easy solve. Actually, I'll open up the code so we can have a look. Yo, we got people in the chat. User 93, how old are you? I'm 30. Hans Free Palestine. Dark Sky, what are we working on today? Yes, the 100x orchestrator, Dark Sky. Do you remember this project? I mean, I've done a lot of streams on it. Yeah, I'll run it right now to just kind of give you guys a kind of look at how it looks. I've made an alias double X, which runs it in the conda environment. We now finally have dark mode as well. Shout out to Soundwaves. They actually made a really cool theme toggler. I'll actually show that off right after I show. This is the main branch right here. Just basic dark mode. I had 4 agents running. This is like the most I've had running, and yeah, you can see there's like progress, thought, future, last action, agent state, which we didn't have before. So that's kind of like getting the LLM to provide thoughts and like planning ahead and like giving progress updates. So I did improved test coverage, and I spawned like 4 different agents doing that. And another really cool, crucial part of the process is getting the agents, once they do the last action finish, once they reckon they're finished, they actually create pull requests. So these 2 pull requests are actually from these agents here, like increasing test coverage. So this is kind of the final step. You can see they've added more tests for all of these different things. Now, they should be able to run tests and see how they pass, but I looked at the logs and it doesn't look like they actually ran the test, so I have to kind of debug that. But yeah, we're making progress, pull requests, multiple agents are working. I'm going to delete all of these. What else did I add? Let's have a look at the Discord. Do I teach C#? I don't. Can it code for blockchain? Yeah, theoretically it can code for any language. Yeah. Are they writing their own tests as well? So yeah, those ones were writing their own tests. But yeah, it's just that they're running Aider under the hood, and you give it like an overall goal, and then there's like, hold on, let me illustrate these for you. So there's 3 files here, and you can actually see this in the like 3 kind of things here: the orchestrator, the Aider agents, and the instances of Aider itself, right? So I don't know if I paste this in here, will it look nice? Kind of, yeah. Let's see. No. All right, orchestrator, Aider agents, Aider instances. So we have an orchestrator. This kind of, when you give this tasks, right? So you have like a list of tasks, and that goes into the orchestrator, and then the orchestrator for each task can spawn as many agents as you want. And we haven't implemented this yet, but the idea is, maybe we'll just do this in like a single thing. The idea is like it will give a different starting prompt to each Aider agent. So this is like one-to-many.
Thank you, my friend.
Hey, we got a follow? Cedo, thank you for the follow. Oh, it says it up there. I didn't see it. Cedo, appreciate you. Miguel says, hello, you guys have an Aider channel in Discord? Some people who use Aider for tips and tricks. There is an Aider Discord specifically for Aider, and Paul made me an expert in this, which is nice of Paul, because I always try to help people out on Aider Discord. I think Aider is really nice. The community is also really nice too, for the most part. In my Discord, I do have an AI coding channel, which I try to, have all the AI coding here, but we talk about AI coding in general as well. Like, it's kind of the main niche, so But it's not like limited to Aider. I mean, a lot of people prefer Cursor, Klein, Windsurf. It's all over the board. What programming language do you recommend learning? Honestly, I think either JavaScript or Python or TypeScript is pretty good for like a language that you learn like the basics of programming and you're able to produce like a lot. Like with JavaScript, you can make native apps, you can make web apps, you can make console apps, you can kind of do everything. And I think it's pretty good for a beginner. Cito, thanks for the follow again. What am I teaching now? I'm not really teaching per se. I'm more like documenting what I'm building. I'm building this 100x orchestrator, which I'm kind of trying to like make a little diagram here of how it currently works. Okay, so the orchestrator creates X agents per task. Let's make this like a different color. So okay. So these Aider agents kind of loop, oops, I guess make this also like this. These agents kind of loop back and forth with the instance. So they prompt the instance and the instance gives output back to the agent and it kind of goes on the loop until it's like prompt and then I guess Aider output and then eventually the agent's like, okay, we're finished, and it will do like a, is this the only colors we get here? Oh no, we can, I want red. Or what do we do, pink? Eventually we'll be like finished. And then when it finishes, it like makes a PR. And that's kind of the flow at the moment. This is a very messy diagram. Maybe we could put this here. Okay. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. This is a bit neater, maybe? How do we do like eventually when finished makes PR? And this is going to be here. Okay, this is pretty messy, but I don't know. Does that make sense? Yo, Solo, what's up? Guluso Somalia, welcome back. Thanks for the like. What PC am I running? This is, I got like a 2080 Ti with a i7 9900. The burrito, thanks for joining, Mahdi. What is this? This is kind of how it works. Let's give you a quick rundown, like a quick walkthrough. So yeah, you put in your GitHub repository, and you also need a GitHub token, because this is supposed to be what it uses to create the PRs and stuff, though I feel like there's still, like I'm still unsure how like this was implemented. I feel like there's some libraries we use that don't use the token and you still have to like auth. But yeah, we can like add heaps of tasks here. We can be like, make the title pink. This is one I always do. And then another one, like, I don't know. Add a toggle for light mode. And then, number of agents. We could have like 15 agents per this. And the idea, like, I haven't implemented it yet, but the idea is like, eventually we will get this orchestrator to critique the progress of this. How do I make a new color, dude? I want a red color. So red is like RGB. Yeah? No. That didn't quite work. RGB, no? Oh, it's FF, maybe. Close enough. So this should like critique progress and give feedback to Aider agent kind of thing. And that way it kind of guides the progress. I still haven't implemented this part, but I think it's a pretty important part. But yeah, currently let's just do a one thing just so you get the idea. I think I've showed this before. We've already seen the 1x. You click create agent and it will clone the project into your temp folder. So you have like your own folder that doesn't conflict with any other code bases. It'll branch in Git into a new branch. So like I've shown this in my Discord as well. You can see each agent kind of has its own branch here. And then that's where the PRs can come through. And yeah, it'll keep talking to Aider to change the title to pink. You know, this is coming from Aider. And then you can see the agent's like, please provide the HTML. So this is something I still need to work through with the prompts. Because it's asking Aider to provide the HTML, but that's not really how you work with Aider. So we need to work on that. But right now I'm using Gemini Flash 1.5. Habesh, thanks for the follow. So it's not the smartest model, but I have like the philosophy that if you make it work with a dumb model, then it's going to work really well once you put a smart model in the backend. Yeah. Yo, Lazy, what's up? Is this an AI project? Yes. Everyone from Discord is here. Yes, all the regulars. Marabi Wasabi, thanks for the follow. All we need is yeah, the guy asking for API, Wolfie. Yeah, I never see him on the lives actually, now that you mention it. School break, what's up? Thanks for the likes. Do I have a Telegram community? I don't. I have a Discord community. I don't really use Telegram. If you want to join the Discord, you go techfren.net and click this Discord button right here. And it should open up. What AI code assistant do I use? Mostly Aider, bit of Exponent, sometimes Klein. Those are probably my top 3 at the moment, though. I like trying all these new ones, different ones. Julian asked, "What am I making?" I just finished explaining, but TLDR, web-based orchestration system for managing AI coding agents. It currently uses Aider, and the goal is to eventually be able to run like hundreds, or maybe not hundreds, but like tens of these agents and like orchestrate them all productively. We're still a long way from that goal. I set this challenge to be a 100x engineer 74 days ago. We're currently on day 74, and this is what the system looks like. It's a pretty messy diagram, but essentially you give some tasks to this AI orchestrator, which then creates sub-agents that talk to instances of Aider to achieve the goal. When it's done, it makes a PR. The orchestrator should be giving feedback and stuff to the agents, but we haven't implemented this part yet. That might be the next thing we do. I'm not sure. I've also like noticed that I'm a lot less productive coding wise on stream. I think just because like jumping back and forth through chat and stuff. So I'm not sure if we'll do much coding on the stream.
Thank you, my friend.
We'll do more. Julian, thanks for the follow. We'll do more like just updates and chatting. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Debrito asks, did you see that one of OpenAI researchers claim that O1 is AGI? No, I did not see that one. Where did I learn from? The internet, YouTube, GitHub, just learn by doing, pretty much. Just like have a goal, start to do it, you'll get stuck, and then debug. I think 80% of software development is debugging, so Get good at problem solving, pretty much. Problem solving is probably a better way to put it than debugging. What's the best AI? Something better than Cursor. I don't know, but Durhan, I reckon you need to work on your prompting to get the most out of the assistant rather than trying to find a better assistant. Wahid, hey, I'm working on a math tutoring project where I have to generate GIF images to represent math.x parabola. Okay, nice. Put the link in a tweet on Discord. Which language to start with? I think JavaScript or Python. Samar, thanks for the nice words. Okay. So yeah, that was the update. I think maybe I had some other stuff. Yeah, this is when I first got like a lot of different agents. I mean, I just showed that to do the test coverage. But yeah, I mean, they weren't actually running the tests. I could try debug that. Maybe. Not sure if I want to. All right, let's see this thing saying, in my opinion, we already have AGI.
Thank you, my friend.
Boba, thanks for the follow. We have not achieved better than any human at any task, but what we have achieved is better than most humans at most tasks. Most tasks that only require knowledge work, sure, but I'd say we had this at GPT-4. Like GPT-4, when you ask like if you put GPT-4 against a human in like a trivia, GPT-4 would probably win most times, most every time. And we had that last year, so I'd say by this statement we had AGI last year. Yeah, I don't know. That's my opinion. Yeah, better than most humans at most language tasks that don't require tool use or long-term memory, pretty much. Yo, Scapegoat. You trying to do something like that too? Like the orchestrator? Trying to get the magnetic one to-do list. What's that? AI versus cyber. Just say something, please. Something, please. Well, hey, do you have any idea which model is best for math representing in video? Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, so a lot of the video generation is more like realistic or 3D video gen. I haven't really found a good like diagram or math video gen, but there was one stream where we tried to look at one. I can't remember if we got a good answer. You don't use Telegram because there's no privacy in Telegram? No, I don't use Telegram because I don't know, I just think Discord has more of the features that I want for my community rather than Telegram. Magnetic one from MS. Alright, let's have a look. Also, I changed my default search to Perplexity. But like if it's just something that I know will be the first link, I'll just come to Google. Like, yeah, I knew Magnetic one would be here from Google. Magnetic one, generalist multi-agent system for solving complex tasks. Wow, they have another one? Microsoft has so many like AI frameworks. Oh, they even have a web server, a coder, and a terminal. This is pretty cool. Yeah, man, there's so many of these. I haven't even heard of this one until you mentioned it. Let's see if anyone's done a video on it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like making my own thing, and I think like for a very specific vision, sometimes making your own thing is better, or at least you learn a lot more. Oh, sick. All about
So about
AI.
a week ago, Microsoft released their new AI agent, request satisfied, and that means that kind of our initial thing was complete.
Yeah, cool, man. Habesh says you didn't my queue. Yeah, I don't think you asked that question very well, to be honest. Am I an Android developer? No. What Kyle, what's up? I'm pairing Klein as a context model and using Ada for editing. Awesome, man. Let us know how it goes. So I asked Klein to revamp my main page. After that, Klein will give what it needs to change as a comment and Ada auto executes it. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, with the new watch files from Ada. How long do you think it will be until we can ask AI to make me some money and it will just do it? I think if it was that easy, it'd instantly not be that easy. You know what I mean? Because it's like a free market, and once like a tool is able to make money doing, like, to make money you have to sell something generally. And if your AI is able to sell something unique very easily, I don't know, I feel like another AI would just be able to replicate that, and then that'll flood the market, kind of supply and demand, and then the supply will be too high so the price would drop. Maybe, I don't know, that's just, yeah, the market auto adjusts exactly. Yeah, so that was a 100x orchestrator update. Let me just check some other things before we move on. Rusty, what's up? How's everything with you? You can already ask it to burn a lot of money. Yeah, what about make money? Oh shit. Okay. I feel like have you developed apps that you can learn from? How do you mean? I mean, like, you learn so much from developing all kinds of apps. So yeah, like, but an app that actually teaches you, I haven't really made. Um, Okay. Okay. Teaching people Ada are awesome, and they're for Python and setup. Yeah, you know, actually, someone mentioned UV for Python env. This one seems pretty good. So you can create a virtual environment with like just that, setting the Python. So similar to Conda. But oh no, wait, what? UV activate. Oh, this is like UV pip install. Actually, I don't know. I haven't used this. I'm using Conda these days. There's just so many different ways to do version management. I don't know. I've heard a lot of good things about UV though. UV is awesome. Yeah, Lazy is saying UV is good. We trust in Lazy. Do all developers use the parent Git? What do you mean by parent Git? Am I some kind of ethical hacker? Not really. I don't really do any of that kind of like hacking. What is an API? API is like a kind of way to execute functions on a server generally through code, I guess. Or like a list of functions, a library of functions that you can execute through code. It doesn't have to be on a server. You can have like local SDKs or APIs. Yeah. Okay. So should we take you into the code for this? I mean, I don't have any better ideas, and I want to stream for at least an hour, so let's go into it. All right, so also something that I've recently gotten into is using the Python debugger in VS Code. This is super nice, like just adding breakpoints. So for instance, I kind of want to see this logging info here, because I have a feeling my test command isn't properly going into this. So we add a breakpoint here, and then we can execute the debugger just by pressing play. You have to set that up, but it was really easy for a Flask project. You just kind of tell it that it's a Flask project, and it somehow just knows what file to run. I mean, I don't know. I think for a project, that's just simply like, I normally just run it with like Python app.py, so it's pretty simple for it to run. Oh, actually, I have to close this so it doesn't conflict. All right, is this running? Okay, so I kind of wanted to do this test command pytest -- auto test, improve test coverage, create agents, and then here we go. So yeah, you can see like it's highlighted this line. That means it's stopped on this line. I'll make this bigger for everyone. And you can like see the values of all the other like variables that it's calculated so far, either by like putting your mouse over it or looking here in this side panel here. So we can see CMD was that, and like for this, we know it's actually already logged here, logging info. So we can look at the logs here, and it'll say here, executing command, aider, map token, show no models, yes, Gemini flag, no pretty. So we can safely say that I was supposed to get these additional aider commands in the thing, but we can see that definitely didn't come through. So they were supposed to come through here, self.aider commands, but we can see it's none. So whoops. So yeah, there's a bug there. And that's kind of one way to use this debugging in VS Code. I think is really nice, like line by line debugging. Is it possible to learn several programming languages at the same time? Yes, definitely. A lot of the concept and logic is the same no matter what language you use. And yeah. You can definitely learn multiple at the same time. How to learn to program? By doing. Follow your curiosity. There's lots of free resources online, tutorials. I learned everything online pretty much. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really want to debug on stream, but that is one thing we could do. Another thing we could do is look at the share links and do some cool stuff. I think that normally makes for a better stream. So I'm just gonna close this. That was the 100x orchestrator update. Let's move on. Share links here. Let's go. This, like, I don't know if you guys remember me playing around with GPT Computer Assistant. It was pretty much when the ChatGPT desktop app came out for Mac. I was looking for like Windows alternative, and I found this GPT Computer Assistant. It's like computer use agents. Yeah, you can like talk to your computer. It can actually like do stuff, clicking, reading, scrolling, typing. It can do all that. It can also like speech, text to speech, speech to text. Yeah, I mean, it's been around for a while, and they're updating it. I should start. They're updating it pretty regularly. If you look, at their roadmap, you can see they've actually done a lot of stuff, and there's some really cool stuff like wake up word. I think this is such a cool feature, like without having to like press a button, like you know, if you just can just talk to your computer and get it to do stuff for you. Global hotkey isn't implemented yet. Local speech to text and text to speech is super cool. You know, not having to pay for API usage. Supporting Grok. What else? Yeah. I think I'm gonna let them cook for a little while longer before I try it. But yeah, look at all the capabilities. Running shell commands, running Python, local vision, local speech to text, text to speech, reading. I think it's pretty cool. Yo, we got a new guy asking for my Telegram community. I don't have a Telegram community, but I do have a Discord community. If you go to techfren.net and click this button, it's the Discord button. Oh, that reminds me, this Soundwaves made the theme toggle for 100x Engineer. I do want to show that. Wait, can I mean 100x Orchestrator. Can I check out this one by Soundwaves? This is sick. I think there was a way to try this in code spaces. Is that it? I think if I press this, it opens up a code space with that branch. So I don't have to like pull it locally, but we can still test it out, I think. Hey Higgs, thanks for the follow. Bio 1 Pro, I don't think I have like a strong use case for it. What is the difference between open source and closed source? Open source, any programmer can see the parent, git, and edit it. Yeah, open source generally, I mean, there's different licenses, but like generally open source means you get to see all the source code. Closed source, you don't. That's the general meaning of it. What's better than GPT Premium with voice? ChatGPT has been a lot of my guidelines. Oh yeah, you want something more uncensored? Generally, like the open source models are better, but if you want voice, you'll have to kind of bring your own wrapper. I think Open Web UI has voice. I think. Oh, there's also Big AGI. Big AGI. This one you can launch without running locally, and it has a voice chat, so you can like link it up to any model. You know, and if you want like, I don't have an open router key, but actually there's open router. I don't think open router itself has voice, but I'm pretty sure like, so there's this leaderboard for uncensored models. Did they have voice here? They don't have voice. There's a leaderboard for uncensored models, and this model, Hermes 405B, is the highest ranking model. So if you go onto Big AGI and load in Hermes 405B from like Open Router, you can call. So I'm just gonna use like 40 mini here, and you just press call. I think you also have to use a 11 Labs key.
AI
Hey,
assistant ready. What do you need?
hey, can you do something?
Sure. What do you need help with?
Now this call thing isn't as good as like ChatGPT voice, but it's, you know, a pretty easy way to just chat to a model with voice. There's another like so many other ways, like Millis AI is actually something that I wonder how hard it is to get started with Millis on Hermes. Yeah, Russian bots looking for Telegram. I don't know, they seem kind of human. Talking about cyber attacks, I don't know. We don't really talk about like hacking and cyber attacks too much in the community, but yeah. Guideline won't let me. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can get Hermes working with Millis. How do you choose the LLM? Or if it's possible. Okay. Oh, here. LLM model. No, doesn't look like. Doesn't look like it's also. I mean, Llama would be probably more uncensored than ChatGPT, but still not as good as like Hermes. Okay. This is, let's see. Actually, we probably need to pip install requirements. This is Soundwaves' branch with the toggle. I want to show you guys a theme toggle. Does that work? Let's see if it works here. Looks like it is. Yes. Yeah, check this out. So this is the 100x-orchestrator with the techfren theme thanks to Soundwaves. And they also have this toggle button so we can go to light mode, which is just like a flashbang, and then dark mode, and then techfren mode, which is the coolest. But yeah, unfortunately this is a bit outdated from latest main, so I wasn't able to merge it well, or like in a efficient way, so it's just standing there as a PR, but it still looks cool, man. Shout out to Soundwaves. We also have a PR from You're Wasted, who's trying to implement WebSockets for the comms between the agents. But yeah, this one also has a lot of conflicting things with main, I think. Yeah, I mean, they could merge it into WebSocket. I don't have any problem with that. But yeah. Okay, where are we up to in the chat? Have you tried 11 Labs voice agent solutions? Very briefly. I don't think it's anything revolutionary at all, but obviously 11 Labs has great voice. I got a demo from people at OpenAI on how advanced voice works when I was at hackathon. Oh, sweet. Are there any AIs that you can connect to your Shopify store and that will fix code problems? I'm not too sure about how Shopify code works, to be honest. Have I tested Sora? I haven't. What's up, Dr. Anoni? Good to see you. Can you create algorithms and AI language models? Yes. How to create algorithm. What is an algorithm? Algorithm's just like, it's like kind of like a recipe of logic. Yo, Eunice, what's up? I'm doing well. Big boy update. Yeah. This is such a good PR. Am I also teaching programming to beginners? Not really. I don't think. I mean, I can. You can book my time, and we can spend that however you want. If you go to techfren.net, you can book my time, and that can be used for teaching programming for beginners. But I don't know. It's like 100 US an hour. So, I mean, you can get smaller. I'm not sure if that's the best way. If I was a beginner, I'd probably just learn off YouTube for free. No says RAG is dead now that agents are the new trend? No, definitely not. RAG is still used within agents for sure. X, what's up? Thanks for joining. Okay. I think we were looking at share links. That was GPT Computer Assistant. What's this? Patchwork automated code review, a new project. The dev is legit AF. The same person who made Opti LLM. I haven't heard of Opti LLM. Let's have a look. Open source framework to review and patch code using your preferred LLM. Okay, looks like it's terminal based. It scans code, extracts code, prepares prompt, creates a PR. Okay. So it's just a one thing execute. Okay. Key components, reusable atomic actions like create PR, commit changes. I'd be really interested to see, is this Python? How their PR works. in their code steps. Oh, sweet. Create PR. Create pr.py. What are they using? Git.exec. Oh, that's just for the error. Import Git. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm using. Did I close my VS Code? I'm pretty sure what I'm using isn't the best for the PR creation. Do we have our own pull request? Create a pull request. Is this it? GitHub. Yes, I'm using a thing called GitHub. Is that what they were using? No, they're just using Git. So, I don't know. GitHub client. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what the best thing is, but mine works at least, and that's kind of like the first step, and then optimizing its user flow and whatever is kind of like step 2 or 3 or 4 or 10. What's with all those AI agents out there? Yeah, man, we saw it coming. All right, DeBurrito, thanks for joining. Can I get a role in Discord? Yes, for sure. I'll give you the legend role right now, man. Boom. Let's go. What is Git have? Bruh, this guy. Git is like a version control. To put it in 2 words. What is scripting? What is the automation of tasks using scripts? Bro, this is like questions you should be asking like ChatGPT or Google, I think. What is your opinion on the crypto AI agents shit show? Yeah, I mean, personally, I think we all know that it's just like memes, meme coins. There's no like huge utility. It's all like based off hype. And at the moment the hype seems pretty high. So what could we say about that? Yeah, I mean that's kind of my opinion on it. But like in the future, I definitely can see like agents that work on chain. I mean I guess we already have that. But like more like actually useful. At the moment I feel like it's still a bit more of a meme than like useful. But in the future I think we can trend towards those agents being more useful. Do you know anything about getting Intel GPUs to work with local LLMs in Docker? Probably not. I have an Intel Arc that I want to use with VLLM, but it's been going around in circles. I'm not sure about VLLM, but generally I feel like the Llama CPP or Llama File or ollama can try GPU offloading with those, but I'm not sure if what Intel GPUs are like. I have no idea. What language did I start learning programming? There was this language called ActionScript. It was to make like Flash games and stuff. What do you think the best on-chain use case is for them? So like the AI16Z that does like the VC things is pretty cool. And then the Fraser one that kind of has a wallet and you have to jailbreak it. I think that was pretty cool. But as I said, they're not really like that useful in terms of value. In the future, you could have something like a coding agent that's like really good, maybe, and it can submit a PR for some crypto. Maybe, I don't know. ActionScript was great. Yeah, man, those were the days. Okay, but yeah, I got banned talking about that stuff last stream, so I'm gonna avoid those memes. Let's move on to the next link. Oh yeah, Patrick Do I have a summary for patchwork? Hold on. I don't think I properly like closed off on patchwork. Patch flows, generate docstring, fix vulnerabilities, review PRs, generate README. Okay. It's very similar to the kind of stuff that I want to be doing with the orchestrator. Adobe agent capable of coding itself. Create tools. Oh yeah. Like I said, like baby AGI. And terminal lazy was like agent 0, so yeah. Nothing completely new there. And I looked at the code and it's a bit more verbose than okay, I think we're up to where we were. A bit more verbose than baby AGI 2. Oh yeah, I've seen some people post this Steel browser. Browser infrastructure for AI agents. Okay, it's just another one of these. There's a lot. Like when I made Clickless Cage, there was like 4 or 5, or okay, realistically probably like less than 15 browser AI agents, and now there's like, I don't know, I feel like there's like 50. Have I ever fine-tuned an LLM? Not really, unless you count like there was this Google thing that you could like train ImageNet or something to do like image classification. I did that for like finger spelling. This was like 2018. Do I have iPhone or Android? I have Android, and I'm not a hacker, no. Yeah, man. Okay, that was all the links as well. If you ever browse through X, I mean, I'm sure everyone saw Sora was released. Not really the niche that I focus on this channel. Oh yeah, this guy is supposedly the dude that shut down the the healthcare CEO. Shout out to them. Yeah, I think a lot of people are having trouble signing in to try Sora. Looks like they're not getting generations approved. Yeah, standard. It seems like a cool UI though. Like if you guys haven't seen it, this seems like the Sora UI. It's like a clipboard. You can like, I mean, a storyboard. You give like different kind of prompts, and it kind of tries to link them all together into a story, which is pretty cool. Yeah. All right. What else should we talk about? Hey, spread love. Can I get a quick walkthrough? Of what would you like me to walk through? We've just like gone over so many different topics. Love Violencia from Cameroon. Oh, thank you for the nice words. Frugal living asks, you want to make some money. That's a very like scammy sounding message. Lindy released phone calls, which is cool. Is this the Sora generated video? Oh, what the hell? Tony, hello from Egypt. What AI video production tools do I know? I mostly use Kling. If that's what you mean, like video generation. That's what I've been using. It was the best before Sora came out. I don't know if Sora is the best now. Oh, nice. You can have start to end frames. That's cool. Can I see the videos I've generated? Yes, I've been making these kind of videos with Kling. Why is it so laggy? Just like AIs, robots. Did I ever download this one? Windsurfing. Did a data scraping model which I integrated as a web extension which helps classify toxic stuff on X. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm sure X has a lot of toxic stuff. A lot of shilling for sure. Is a YouTube deal host? Shell. So replace chess. Monkey on roller skates. Pretty good. Oh, the dude, that killer was a software engineer? No, no commits. Luigi spent most of his times on political manifestos instead of writing code and producing. Well, it's pretty funny. Oh, he was at Stanford? Damn, bro. Is he gonna face like... Probably. I mean, he killed someone, but... But out of all the people you could kill, I feel maybe he killed, you know... Okay, I don't want to give my opinion, actually. Is TikTok and YouTube the only way to get your chat messages? No, there's Twitch and X and LinkedIn. I don't know if the messages come through on LinkedIn though, but I'm pretty sure they will on X. Let's have a test. It's just like no one ever chats on X. It's just, is it laggy? I don't even know. Lel. Yeah, no, it comes through on X as well. Is there AI tool to check whole book grammar and spelling issues and meaning with details? I think Grammarly claims that they're the best at that. I don't know, you could just chuck it into anything like ChatGPT even. He's still on the loose? No one wants to turn him in. Yeah, man. But like now his face is all over X. I mean, I'm sure in like a few months it'll die down. Maybe not a few months. In like a few years, everyone will forget. Huh. Yeah, I've been following this guy. I don't know where he popped out, but he like posts like GitHubs, which is pretty cool. I guess how I like saw a computer assistant again. Like here, like you just post like a picture of the GitHub README and like a little description of it. Like this. Which is pretty cool. Should have built an app to destroy the CEO. It's nowhere near as effective as a gun. Thanks for helping people learn about programming. Oh, no worries, man. Did I see Willow? Yeah, I saw Willow. People like, oh, it's gonna break encryption, but I think like from what I also saw, it's like, like it has 103 qubits, but to break Bitcoin's encryption, you need like millions of qubits. So we're still a long way away from that. But let's see if I can find a post where someone says that. Here. Question, can Google break Bitcoin? Estimates indicate that compromising Bitcoin encryption would necessitate a quantum computer with approximately 13 million qubits to achieve the decryption within 24 hours. Whereas the Willow chip only has 105 qubits. So it's a long way to go, I think. But it's still a like significant advancement. Like I think if we get to like 1,000, like 10,000 qubits, then it's like you could maybe decrypt the wallet in like a month, which is fucking like pretty scary. Because some wallets have like billions of dollars in them, right? Like Satoshi's wallet or whatever. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's my speculation. I don't know if that's how the math scales. But yeah. I'm 30 OG. Thoughts on Llama 3.3? Yeah, amazing. They got like pretty much the smarts of the 400 billion parameter model into the 70 billion parameter size, which is so good. So yeah, and they like did you say Musk's video? Shit, Perplexity. Sometimes I'm like, Perplexity isn't the right choice. Zuck 3.3. Like I don't know. Maybe it's also because I'm like so used to using Google. Yeah, like this video. Like, yeah, I mean I could have searched better.
I've got our last big AI update of the year.
I can't scroll forward.
Our goal at Meta is to build general intelligence.
So yeah, in this video he says like Llama 4 is coming, and they've also like invested in like so much more compute, so much more GPUs to train Llama 4, so it's just gonna keep getting better, which is like so good. Like I love open source AI. But what's interesting about this video, I don't know, it's a bit irrelevant I guess, but look at his watch. I don't know, can we pause it? Yeah, okay, we can. Once he shows his watch, I don't know if you guys saw it. I don't know if anyone talks about it. Might Google. It just looks like a thin paper watch. I don't know. He's gonna show it soon. Okay, there's videos on it. Yeah, here. Look at this. Oh, what happened? This watch. Is it real? It's so thin. It just looks like paper, but I guess it's a $500,000 watch. It's a Richard Mille. It's 1.7 millimeters. What the frick, bro? It literally looks like paper. I want him to show his wrist. Come on. Show your damn wrist. I knew it was like, I don't know if he was trolling with like paper, but it looks like, okay, it's just like a $500,000 watch.
Today I'm reacting to Mark Zuckerberg's watch collection. Never thought I was gonna say this.
Been making moves recently?
Mark has been making special. Let's talk about very special. Let's talk about the new drop of IFL watches with...
No. But yeah. IBM has 1,000 qubits. Oh shit. If they already had 1,000, then why is... Oh, there's a watch. See, look at that. It literally looks like paper. Like it's so thin. If IBM has 1,000 qubits, why is the Google thing so? Oh, I think because there's like the failure rate, which is a thing for quantum computers. I don't know exactly what it means. It's supposedly Willow by Google has like a lot less failure rate. How long do you think it would take to 10x a qubits? I have no idea. Like I'm very unknowledgeable about quantum computing. Is Llama 3.3 free? Yeah, it's an open source model. You can download it. You can use it. Why are you using Chrome? You know it has no privacy. Yeah, man, my privacy is like super unprivate, you know? Like I'm leaking info on stream all the time. And like Chrome, I've just used it for a long time. It has all the passwords saved and stuff, so at this stage, privacy isn't really a concern for me. Do I make videos on the darknet now? The guy hasn't done anything useful since Facebook except VR. That is cap, bro. That is cap as frick. We know Llama changed everything in the AI space. I think the Zuck transformation from Facebook to, I don't know, whatever you call him now, Bro Zuck, is super good. I'm pro Bro Zuck. Joseph, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, what else we feeling? Should we go through Discords? That could be fun. Are you making or will make videos on C#? No. I have no intention to make C# videos. UV, yes. Okay. Let's go for Matthew Berman's Discord. AI news. Pretty old stuff. Open source. Terminal script for OpenAI. There's a bunch of Aider updates. I really need to make an Aider video. But yeah, I don't know. Yo, Brutal Strike, what's up? VR is not Zuck's project. He bought Oculus and then fired the CEO. Yeah, well, I don't know. That was before. Like they made Oculus 3. I think what's it called now? Sorry, Quest 3. I think Quest 3 is like probably the best VR headset you can buy, no? For the price. So I think that was mostly done by Zuck, and then they've also done a lot of research into like the AR glasses, which look amazing, but they're not ready for retail yet. So I don't know. I think you're not giving Zuck enough credit on that, Brutal Strike. But yes, the buying Oculus and firing CEO part is kind of funny. Llama is not his work. He just exploits the work of scientists and appropriates it for himself in the hope of making more money. There is some truth to that. You could say the same thing about Elon Musk. Obviously, he's not going to be the one doing all the research, all the engineering, etc. But just the ability for him to accrue the capital and deploy it like that in that direction, without people like Elon and Zuck, I don't think we would have had SpaceX, Starlink, Llama. Llama maybe, but you know what I mean? He's hiring the right people, he's managing them, he's deploying the capital. I think that's like a very valuable skill in itself. Like execution is like super important, and that's what they do. They execute on dreams. Yeah. It's doing what a CEO does. Exactly. Why do you use Chrome on Instagram and Discord? Has no privacy in it. They collect information about you and sell it. Yeah, because it's a great service. I think I like the tools. I use it. They yeah, I mean they might sell my data, but I mean my data is publicly available generally. Oh, this is what people are talking about. Optimus can now walk on highly variable ground using neural nets to control its electric limbs. Yeah, man, we're getting there. I can't wait for like the inflection point of these humanoid robots, man. Like when like everyone has their own robot, similar to how everyone has a car. I think that would change the world so much. Leah says, I agree, but I feel like they could work harder and be less vain. Yeah, sure, everyone can dream. My one friend trying to get hired to Meta and work on VR. Nice. Yo, Fuad! Thanks for dropping by. Things are going well, man. I think I'm slowly gonna wrap up this stream. You know, I'm gonna try stream every week at this time though. We'll give at the least another update on 100x Orchestrator. I'm gonna work on it every day. We're almost at a good spot with it. Like, it's getting better. It's slow progress, but it's consistent progress, and that's kind of more important, I think, over time. Thank you, Scapegoat. I appreciate everyone coming through in the chat, man. Thank you so much. Hexmos, thank you. Fuad, thank you. Yeah, I haven't been posting on like reels and shorts too much. Like, I haven't posted in like almost a week, I think. But Firebase, thank you for the follow on X. But yeah, I mean, look at this shit. This is so sick. Wow, I actually haven't seen this video. Is this real? It just looks so fake, but like, it's crazy, bro. So sick. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Looks fake, but it's legit. Yeah, legit. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, it's day 74 of the 100x Orchestrator. Hopefully we can get to 100x in the next 26 days. That was the goal. At this stage, if I was to predict, I don't think we can get to a reliable 100x in 26 days. But maybe 10x. I think 10x could work. I feel like once we get to 10x, it's like you just change the number from 10 to 100. And if we can manage 10 agents, we could probably manage... I don't know. Another question is like, I'm not sure. There's like a few limiting things for the 100x Orchestrator to reach 100x. One is like API rate limits. That's actually quite a big one. Like, I'm not sure if we'll even be able to like run in a loop API calls 100 of them in parallel. Like, I don't know how possible that is. Like, how many API keys we would need, how many different providers we'd have to use. I'm not sure. And then another limiting factor is the device's compute. Like, running file edits over 100 different code bases all on the same computer. How feasible is that? I'm not sure. Maybe not at all. Yeah, those are two pretty big blocks that we are still a long way from encountering, but yeah. You have TikTok chat. Government haven't blocked it yet. Yeah, two things. Yeah, I have TikTok chat too. I'm not in the USA. I think the USA is the one trying to block TikTok. I'm in Australia, so I guess I'll avoid that. Although a lot of my followers are from the US, so that's an issue. But you know, we diversify. We're on Twitch, YouTube, X, Kick, LinkedIn. You know, we're out there, so hopefully they'll just jump on. We're on Instagram too. Although I don't go live on Instagram because they're live, it's like vertical only, and I don't know. Make an agent that registers new free API keys. Are you building an agent swarm? Yeah, kind of. So like the whole thing, Hexmos, the main mission of this, of kind of like my main project that I'm working on at the moment, personal project, is this 100x orchestrator. You can see it on GitHub, aj47/100x-orchestrator. A web-based orchestration system managing AI coding agents. Yeah, I'm trying to get like a swarm of coding agents to work productively. There's a lot of challenges that come with that. And yeah, we're going through it. I'm trying to build in public. Am I a Python programmer? I have been using a lot of Python recently, but I'd say I'm probably generally more comfortable with, what do you call it? JavaScript. I mean, MX had to leave the Commonwealth. Yeah, man. Yo, Paul, what's up? Did I try Sora? I haven't. I don't have like a big need for the video gen at the moment, especially at the $200 a month price. Although you get like a shittier version if you're on the Plus, I think. I don't know. How about using federated transfer learning? I mean, I don't even know how that works, to be honest, Ford. But yeah, I'm open to ideas. And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing this as much as I can in public, although I have found out that I'm more productive on the coding and debugging off stream. So I have been avoiding actually doing the coding on stream. But yeah. How do I feel about the Australian government passing a law to prove your age on social networks? Yeah, man, it's cringe. Australia has like an even worse law. It's like the anti-encryption law. I'm not sure how in place it is, but essentially it's just like the Chinese government. They say to every tech company that they need a backdoor for the government to be able to look at all the data if you want to operate in Australia. I think this is way worse than the age enforcement. But yeah, obviously, like, they're both on the same spectrum. Do I have enough local compute to run Quencoder? Definitely not the big one. What's the big one? 32B? No, definitely can't run 32B. I could run the 7B. But, I mean, it's not as smart as I need it to be. Pro seems to be getting well reviewed for complex code. Just got it. Pro what? 01 Pro? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about 01 Pro being good at code. Federated learning is a way to go. Okay. I'll have a look into it. What's the difference between Python and other languages? Mostly syntax. And yeah, I mean, there's probably a lot more technically, but I think the biggest obvious one is the syntax. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this stream up here. Thank you so much for watching. I should probably be streaming for longer, but yeah, I have a lot on, unfortunately, and yeah, I need to get a lot done. So yeah, apologies for not streaming for longer, but yeah, thank you guys so much for joining, and yeah, we will see you next stream. I will be streaming next week at this time at least. Hopefully there'll be more streams in the middle, but yeah, I'm trying to make it a regular thing every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Australia time, which I don't know what that is for you guys, but essentially 51 minutes ago is the time. All right, peace.